Hi folks, Bob Dale for Southern Remarketing in Jackson, Mississippi, where, golly, over the past 7, 8, 10 years, we have sold literally thousands of diesel trucks, folks. We sell them because we like them. We like them a lot. We sell them because our customers like them and because they are such bargains. You know, we've sold 15 models, 16 models, 12 models. We've sold everything. It's rare that I can say what I'm going to say about this 2004. This is 2004 F250 turbo diesel Lariat. Rarely that I can say this, folks, but this truck is just about pick-proof. Literally just about pick-proof. It's that nice a truck. It's got 251,000 miles on it, but don't pay any attention to that. Look at the truck, because this has been studied, it's been deleted, it's been tuned. It's had everything in the world done to it. Sitting on a perfect set of matching tires. The interior is immaculate. Outside of a couple little things I'm going to show you, it's absolutely pick-proof. And when we say it's bulletproof, this one is bulletproof. Come on, we're going to show it to you. 2004 Lariat, and tell me that's not pretty, because it is a pretty truck. By the way, for those of you who want to know what kind of bargains you can buy and what it costs you to drive a new one, this one costs $45,000 new. $45,000.
A new one's about 75.
Yeah, it's got everything. But look at it, a beautiful color. You very rarely see this color. They all seem to be white or black or something. But look here, this is kind of an off-color blue, and it is really pretty. Remember what I told you. It's been studied, deleted, tuned, bulletproof, all that. Look in here, it's got these high-dollar mats. The carpet is perfect underneath. The headliner's perfect. It's a non-smoker's car. Just absolutely beautiful. Heated seats.
No, they're not heated.
Oh, I'm sorry, they're not. Lariat. All original inside, original out. Look in here. Someone just, this was their daily driver, and they travel for a living. No paint work, no body work. You can look at the kick panels here. Let's look back here and then we'll move it. Look at the kick panels. Look here. That's all done before. You can look through here. I'm going to shut this door.
Sliding rear window.
You wouldn't find a new truck much nicer than this on the inside. All original, no paint work, no rust issues. That's just the way it came from the factory. It's got a turnover ball, spray-in bed liner. The bed is not beat up. You can look at the lines on it here. Can you show this line here, sir? I just like to show those folks so you can see that people have not been beating the beds up, which I hate. There are, the tailgate's perfect. I'm going to let it down here. Now that turnover ball, folks, you may not need it. You may say, I don't need that turnover ball. At some point in time, you might, and you'll be glad you got it when you do, because it doesn't affect the bed. It's flat. But that thing costs a lot of money to put in there. Look down the side here. Now here's what I was going to tell you. The only way you can pick it, there's a couple scratches right here. Some peckerwood did that. Someone was in the grocery store, and some peckerwood did that. And it is too bad that you can't just execute people when you catch them doing that, because that's what they deserve. I know this is an 04 truck, but I'm telling you, it is that nice. Carpets, the mat under that carpet is brand new. Once again, no dirt, no mud, none of that. Power seats, everything about it works. Dan's gonna give you a ride and drive, but he said it rode and drove perfectly. I'm gonna put the original sticker in here, so you'll see that. You can look inside here, look inside the panels, no dust, no dirt. It's a great truck. Pretty wheels, 4-wheel drive. I like these hubs. Once again, no rust. You can look under there. Come back here and show this tailpipe, son.
I did.
You did?
Yeah, it's got a
back there, it's not been in water
big pipe
and all that, folks. I mean, it's just been someone's daily driver who drove for a living. But man, that's a pretty truck. We're gonna list this truck, folks, with a low reserve.
No reserve.
You gonna sell it no reserve?
No reserve.
We're gonna sell it no reserve, I guess. It's Dan's truck. Man, someone's gonna own a nice truck here. A really nice truck. Dan's number 601-720-2857. 601-720-2857. If you have a question about this truck, give him a call. Talk about it. If you know what you want to give for it, and you want to make an offer for the truck, give them a call. We're real easy to deal. We will sell it to you. We'll work it right through eBay. We reserve the right to sell before the sale's over, so feel free to give us a call. Don't be looking along there. You're not going to have to rob your kid's bank to buy this or the college fund. You can buy you a really nice truck here, folks, that the depreciation's out of. You can go buy you a new truck just like it for $70, $75, and it'll cost you about $50,000 in depreciation in 5 years. You can buy this truck and you can drive it for 5 years, and guess what? If it looks like this and you take care of it, it'll bring the same money. We sell them every day. They reach a certain point, and then if they're taken care of and they're cosmetically good and mechanically good, they'll bring the same, folks. But this is a great truck. Anybody would be proud to own. It's a 2004 F250 turbo diesel Lariat. The engine has been studied, deleted, tuned, and all that. Has a perfect ride and drive. The exterior is absolutely beautiful, sitting on a really good matching set of tires. The interior is immaculate. Everything works just like it should. You can fly in, pick it up if you want to, and have a really nice drive home, or you can ship it, whatever you want to do. But if you've been if you just need a truck and you don't want to spend $50,000, man, this would be a perfect one to have around. Make a great daily driver, carry to hunting camp, do whatever you want to. An 04 F250 turbo diesel and a perfect, beautiful truck. Thanks so much for watching our video, folks. We do appreciate it. And we look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you.
Hi folks, Dan Dale here. You've been listening to my dad talk about this truck. Now I'm going to take you on a test drive. Before I do, just want to show you a few things under the hood. First of all, radiator's been replaced. Alternator's been replaced. The main thing I want to show you though is you can see absolutely no blow by. Not even any smoke, which smoke's not a big deal as long as it's not puffing, but you can see when I set the fuel cap down, it doesn't blow off. If it blows off, it means you got engine compression getting past the piston rings into the crankcase. It means you got engine wear. Not the case on this truck though. I'm gonna hop in, take you on a test drive. Okay, now we're in the truck and I'm buckled up and everything. Let me turn this down. See, it's got the stereo with the 6 CD changer. Now, I don't have any CDs to check it with, but they're pretty reliable. You'll have to excuse my shaky camera work because I'm filming with one hand and driving with the other on some of the worst roads in the city of Jackson. Although they have finally paved my street, so it's not quite as bad as it used to be if you've watched many of our videos. But rest assured, the video may, even if it looks a little shaky on the screen, the truck itself has an excellent ride and drive. I mean, excellent ride and drive. And one thing you can take away from all these bumps I'm hitting is that there are no shakes, no rattles, no squeaks or anything like that. And this truck has 255,000 miles, I know, but I swear, and this, you may think, you're just hyperbole, but if I told you it had 55, you wouldn't argue with me. I mean, it's really that nice of a truck. Got a brand new windshield. Even the little thing that shows the distance to empty still works. The compass says calibrate, which means I think you got to hold some buttons down and drive in circles a few times. I'm not going to get into all that, but it does work, so that's unusual, believe it or not. You can see no lights on the dash. I'll come back to this after I've driven a little while. It does have a fuel light on because, as always, it's slap out. So I'm going to stop up here in just a second and put some fuel in it. But before I do that, you can see not touching the wheel, doesn't pull to the left or right. doesn't vibrate or pull when I hit the brakes. This engine is quiet. I just turned the cruise on, you can see it works. And I turned it off, you can see it quit working. This truck starts right up, runs perfect, hot or cold. There's no cold start issues, no FICM issues, no injector issues. It runs just like it should, hot or cold. And whether you buy from us or whomever, you always want to hear a Power Stroke diesel run cold, because if it's got problems, they're going to show up cold, and it may run perfect when it's warmed up. You know, that's how they are. So I always want to hear one run cold. And I'm going to pause just a second and get some fuel. Okay, got a little fuel. One thing you don't ever want to do is run a 6.0 or newer Ford diesel engine out of fuel, because that is the quick way to injector problems. Now, like Dad mentioned, this truck's been leveled. Now, we didn't just slap a little block under the springs. Fortunately, we got a spring and suspension shop next door to us. They did it right. It's been leveled the correct way, so it's not dangerous. It's safe. It doesn't make the truck handle funny or act weird when you hit bumps. They do a good job on them. Of course, yes, this is a 6-liter diesel engine, but it has been bulletproofed. And no, I don't mean that somebody went to bulletproofdiesel.com and bought their kit. What I mean is, it's got head studs with new head gaskets. It's got the EGR deleted, the oil cooler's been changed. So it's what they call bulletproofed. So all the 6.0 issues are cured on this truck. It's got a Edge programmer here. It keeps monitors on your exhaust temperature, your boost, your battery, your oil temperature, and you can set it up to do other things. I'm used to an H&S tuner, don't really know that much about these, but it works. It's hooked up. It's got its own little pod there. And this truck's got some power. She'll jump right up to 80 before you know it. Doesn't blow a bunch of smoke either. It runs good. Got a good sound to it when you get on it. But in normal driving, you don't really notice it. It's quiet. I mean, it's normal for a diesel. It's not blatty or anything like that. This is one of those trucks, if you want to fly in, drive it home, you can. We'll be glad to pick you up at the airport. We'll bring you back here to our place. We'll do all the paperwork, feedback and everything. Let you get on the road. Make it a real smooth, easy transaction. We don't know of anything on this truck that doesn't work just like it should. So and especially now that it's been bulletproofed, it's ready to go. Now, bulletproofing, if you don't buy this truck and you look at some of our other trucks, head studs aren't really necessary unless you want to run a big tuner adding a bunch of extra horsepower. As long as you stay under 80 to 100 extra horsepower, you don't have to stud it. I don't care what anybody tells you. You don't have to stud it. You can. It won't hurt. It's an extra measure of reliability, but it's not required. And if you deleted your EGR cooler, you don't have to worry about studding it, because deleting the EGR cooler removes the cause of stretched head bolts and blown head gaskets that people claim, well, that's why you got to have head studs to keep that from happening. Well, you delete the EGR cooler, then there's no way for it to ever crack and send coolant into the cylinder, so you never have to worry about it. Or if you keep the tune, look a little normal 40 horse tow tune or even an 80 horse street tune, and you'll never have to worry about it because your cylinder pressures aren't going to be that high. But somebody went ahead and did it to this one, so that's, you know, $4 or $5 grand you don't have to worry about spending if you're one of those people that just insists that it's got to be bulletproof. Well, here's your truck. I guess I'll turn that radio down a little bit. Now, if you're like a lot of our customers, and most of our customers are from out of state, and they're buying from us because we've got good deals and we've got trucks with no rust. And not everybody has time to take off from work or whatever and fly in, drive one home, spend 2 or 3 days out on the road. So if you're one of those people, we can now arrange the shipping for you. A lot of people don't like to fool with shipping. It's just something they'd rather not fight, and so we can do it for you now. If you've looked at these online websites that give you shipping quotes, don't let those prices scare you off, because depending on how much of a hurry you're in, we can save you anywhere from a couple $100 to half off, even, just depending on the route and where you are and all that. But the reason for that is most of these places you see online, they're not really shippers. They don't have a fleet of trucks out on the road. They're just brokers. They charge you $200, $300, $400, call it a deposit, and really all it is their fee for posting your ad on this one website that all the independent drivers use. Well, we're set up with that website now. We pay their huge monthly fee to be a member, and so we can post them directly for you. We don't charge any markup or anything to do it. It's just a courtesy to our customers. Although if you don't buy from us, for a small fee, we can post it for you, and it'll be way cheaper than you'll get anywhere else. But just throwing that out there. But anyway, we'll take care of it for you. If you email me or text me your zip, I can get you a good ballpark on shipping. Or if you're near Dallas or Atlanta or pretty much the whole state of Florida, we can get you a real good deal on shipping. You just let me know and I can get you a price. But we take care of it for you. All you do, you don't pay us anything. We don't charge a markup. You just pay the driver the actual shipping costs when he drops the vehicle off. So it makes it real easy, real simple process. Or, you know, if you'd rather do it yourself, you can. We'll be glad to let you arrange shipping yourself. That is not a problem. We don't mind doing it. Glad to let you do it. In fact, so, you know, however you want, basically is what I'm saying. My number is 601-376-9869. If you have any questions about that, about this bulletproofing, about EGR deletes, or 6.0s in general, or want to talk pricing on this truck, want to make an offer or whatever, give me a call. Be glad to answer any questions you may have. Like I said, got the Edge programmer keeping track of everything for you. Got the new windshield, got the little compass deal, thermometer, whatever it is, whatever all it does. Thermometer's not working, but everything else seems to. Let's see if I can get around these people here without wrecking. But once again, 04 Lariat, 4-wheel drive, leveled out, no cracks in the dash, got a turnover ball, spray and bed liner. Although the turnover ball doesn't look like it's been used much, it's stuck in there pretty good. So if you have any questions about this truck, call me. Once again, one more time, 601-376-9869. We appreciate you calling, appreciate you watching our video, listening to everything we have to say, and we look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you. One other thing I figured I'd show you, this thing, you can see it'll do performance tests, it'll do diagnostics like your trouble codes and stuff. See, it's got the only code on it's an EGR code. That's because it's deleted, so that's all it's going to show since it's deleted. But you can also, well, what's wrong with it? Program it. Like right now, it's just got a little, basically a trans tune just to firm up the shifts, but you can put an economy tune that's about 30 horse, a tow tune it's like 40 or 50, and what they call an extreme, it's more like 80. But we're going to leave it alone, leave it stock. You can see everything's good on it.